If you've already cleaned your sneakers, but they're still not selling, the problem probably isn't the shoe, it's the listing. In my last video, I showed you exactly how we clean these sneakers and prepared them ready to resell. And here's a quick reminder of the pair. These are some Air Max Plus Terrascapes, which I picked up on Vinted for just under £7. And today I am covering how we are going to sell these very, very fast. From photos, good title, good description, and exactly how we price these to sell. This video is for you if you're currently reselling on Vinted and you want more sales, faster sales, no time wasters, and you don't need to undercut yourself on the price of an item just to get a sale. When pricing an item, I always base it off of recent competition. You should always use sold listings, not active ones, because sold listings show what a customer was actually willing to pay for the item. When I filter sold listings, I'm looking for the same model, similar size and condition. I like to price really aggressively so that my listing stands out above the rest, but we also need to make sure there is room left for a margin. As you can see, the price ranges from £40 to £100. So the lowest I'm really going to accept is about 40. So what I'll do is I'll list these at £47, which leaves me a nice room for offers, but also keeps it below £50, which has the benefit of the psychological pricing. Now it's time to get these photographed for our listing. So I'm going to show you two different examples of photos you could use for your product at home. The main goal of these stock photos is simple. We want the item to stand out and look professional. So we need a nice clean background, nothing but the shoes visible to the buyer. The first example of photos is natural lighting. I personally prefer this as the natural lighting makes a product look more authentic. I usually take 8 to 10 photos. The listing picture, the front, outside, inside, back, undersole, heel area, size tag, and any flaws. I do understand you may not have like a great outdoor area to use or the perfect lighting. So here is another option, which is just taking the photos inside. If you are watching this right now and you have learned at least one thing from this video, please don't forget to quickly hit the subscribe button before we get into creating the perfect title. We've got the perfect photos, we've got the perfect pricing strategy, so now we need the perfect title. Our title needs to work perfectly with the algorithm. So for example, if someone searched Air Max UK8, our product would pop up, or if they search Air Max Plus, our product will pop up. My perfect formula is the brand, the model, the color, the size, and the gender. For example, for this shoe, we could do Nike Air Max Terrascape, black, pink, UK8 men's. This is a clear and searchable title that will mix very well with the algorithm. You don't need to be adding the SKU number or fast dispatch or 100% authentic into the title, because I believe that less is very much more. But of course we can add them to the description, which is what we're going to do now. The goal of the description is to answer any possible question that the buyer could ask before they could even ask it. What I like to include in the description firstly is the condition of the item, if there are any flaws or damage, the size. I always add the US size as well. For trainers, whether a box is included or not. And then I also add the SKU code, which is on the size tag, because buyers may want that for their research purposes. Of course, after that, I put the item is from a pet and smoke-free home, which it is, as people sometimes have allergies. And I also add a little message to let them know my dispatch time, that I can post same day if purchased before a specific time. Then I finish the description off by letting the buyer know they can message me if they do have any questions or want to make an offer. And because all of the information is clearly listed in the description, if the buyer were to make a claim that the item is damaged or not the correct size, you have all the information there to back yourself. A strong description also builds trust, which keeps buyers feeling safe when purchasing an item, which hand in hand with good photos, a good title, and a good price is going to boost your sales a lot. This is the best time to list on a Monday. This is the best time to list on a Tuesday. That is complete and utter bollocks. There is no magic time or day to post. However, there is a little bit of strategy with it. From my experience, off-peak hours on weekdays work best. Between 4 and 9 p.m. is going to gain the most traction, as a lot of Vinted users are in school or at work from 9 to 4, which means any time after that, people are going to be actively scrolling and looking to buy. And for weekends, it's the same sort of thing. But for me personally, Saturdays and Sundays work just as well as each other. However, you are competing with a lot more competition. So I would suggest any time from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. on the weekend works really well. As long as your listing is strong, it's going to stand out regardless. And obviously, there is another thing we can do, which is called relisting, which is essentially just reposting the item if it hasn't sold after a certain period of time. Personally, I would wait at least 7 to 10 days before doing this, but listen clearly, because Vinted can now ban your account for relisting items. So there is a specific way you need to do it. If you relist with the exact same photos and the exact same title, Vinted will flag it for relisting, as they use automation to verify sales posts. So what you're going to have to do is retake the photos and also slightly edit your title. Therefore, it will not flag with their automation and you are able to relist your listing freely. I'd personally recommend waiting about 10 days or so. However, you can wait longer, you can go shorter, but I personally wouldn't go any much shorter than a week. If you see my other videos, relisting definitely works and it definitely gets rid of old stock because new faces are able to see it. A clean sneaker with a bad listing will sit. However, a clean sneaker with a strong listing, like everything I've told you today, will sell a lot faster. Apply this selling process after your cleaning process and I guarantee your sales will speed up. If this video helped you at least a tiny little bit, please don't forget to like and hype the video and of course, subscribe to the channel. I will see you on Sunday for a Nike outlet video. Thanks for watching. Peace.